Freaking listen, check it out now. It might be a Christmas, or for some of y'all, it might be a snitchmas gift that y'all all been waiting for. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Tekashi 6ix9ine sentencing was moved up from January, but it wasn't moved up to November as a lot of people hoped it would have been. Now, it actually got moved up to December 18th. So he will be getting sentenced officially on that day, and a lot of people are expecting in the next couple of weeks that the prosecutor is going to be writing a letter to the judge basically recommending time served. Now, usually the judge goes with the prosecution recommendation, but the judge could go whatever way they want to go. Now, I mean, listen, when it comes to grade A student, 6ix9ine was a goddamn grade A snitch, okay? He pretty much told everything and more. Nigga got extra credit that day, okay? Now, I don't like the word snitch because I feel like it has such a bad connotation. Let me just call him a cooperator, okay? Now, that's something he's going to have to live with, whether he likes it or not. People are going to think he snitched. People are going to call him a snitch. And how he reacts to that when he comes out is going to be what's the biggest question for me, okay? 2 questions I got for him when he come out. How do you deal with people calling you a snitch? Okay, could you troll that off like when people call you a pedophile? Or will that bother you and you'll start trying to act tough? You don't got no gangsters no more to act tough with, okay? Now, secondly, how do you explain why some people will never be able to rock with you again if you care about those people? Again, not that you probably told on the kidnappers, but people are going to really get into the case and say, yo, well, you told a nigga to go shoot Chief Keef, and it was said that you were down to testify against him too. What's up with that? So we'll get answers for all of those things. But for the people who thought he was going to go into hiding and go into witness protection, I told you he wasn't. Now, he's going to come out and drop music, and to keep it real, the music probably will work. Now, his old record label still got him. They ain't drop him. They ain't dumb, okay? They ain't give a fuck if he's a real nigga or not. They don't care if he's making money. And in reality, he's set to make a lot of money. Now, reportedly, according to TMZ, and they claim they got some sources, they say that 6ix9ine has signed a $10 million record deal for 2 projects. And he signed it with his label, 10K Projects, and he's supposed to come out and drop music expeditiously. Now, $10 million for 6ix9ine, you know what that tells me? Everybody who was saying, yo, he can't afford 24-hour security, he can't afford, shut the fuck, he's gonna afford whatever the fuck you want to afford, okay? Basically, let me break down the math for you. If a record label's down to give you $10 million, that means they think they could make 100, okay? Now, if you have a possible $100 million goose that's running around here, you could probably put a couple of security around him all fucking day to make sure that fucking goose don't get hunted by the 9 Dragoons, okay? So I do believe he's gonna have 24-hour security, and it's clear that the record label and the music business is putting a good goddamn big bet on him making a shit ton of money. Okay, and by the way, the deal might be worth way more than 10. We're just hearing it's at least 10, okay? And it's only for 2 projects. Again, this is very interesting as well. Usually when the feds come into contact with anybody, everybody just runs. Record label runs because you know what happens? The feds could start looking at the record labels and say, well, you know what? Let's look at another play of how the criminal organizations was funded, okay? Is the record label a part of funding this whole crime in the streets? And we've seen that in the past when it came to Ja Rule and Irv Gotti. All their affiliations when it came to big corporate businesses ran for the hills. Because you know what? The feds showed up to their doors with subpoenas. Nobody likes subpoenas, especially when you're big corporate record labels like UMG or Warner or whatever. You don't want to have to deal with that type of shit. So you dip. But for this case, maybe just because of how 6ix9ine is handling it, they're sticking right by him, and they're like, all right, bro, as long as you won't come out and you're willing to accept the risk that people do want to kill you and you want to do music, fine. We'll put some security around you, take this big-ass deal, and we gonna make a lot of money, okay? We give you 10, you give us 100, what's the problem? Okay, what do y'all think about this, man? He could be out before Christmas. Are y'all excited? Would that be the Christmas gift y'all wanted? Let me know, man. It's your boy, Akademiks. If he's really smart, he'd come out and just change his hair color to just red and white. I don't know, bro. It's your boy, Akademiks, getting comment box. Make sure you guys like them, subscribe. Got more updates coming up. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, too, that you'll miss a video, all right? Oh.